It seems like Tana Mongeau has entered her brand safe era because she's come out with a collab with one of the most well-known brands in the beauty community, Tarte Cosmetics. We have to talk about how this all even came to be, what people are saying about the collab, and of course, the drama from the launch party. It's a mess, so let's get into it. I think it's safe to say Tarte Cosmetics is usually a brand that plays things very safe. They make very basic everyday makeup, they don't really venture outside the box, and over the years, they've been criticized for being boring. I'll never forget when Tarte put out that blue eyeshadow palette for April Fool's Day, because it would genuinely be crazy if they dropped something unique like that. This was during the Jeffree Star Blue Blood days, and the joke kind of backfired on Tarte. People were like, this is actually the kind of palette that we want from you. We're sick of the typical copper eye nude lip that we always get from you. Let's switch it up. But I guess you can say Tarte knows their audience, they know what sells for them, and they've never been ones to try something new. Despite being boring, Tarte has faced a lot of backlash over the years for their excessive, over-the-top brand trips. They always take the most popular brand-safe influencers on these trips to be the face of their brand for the entire week and have the time of their lives in Bora Bora, posting it all over their social media. There's been countless trips, going all the way back to the early OG beauty guru days, right through to this new wave of TikTokers. That's where Tana Mongeau comes into play. A few years ago, after Tarte took all of the TikTokers to Dubai for a tripping with Tarte, Tana did a video pleading her case to the brand to go on one of their brand trips.
Did I mention, and I've always said this, how much I love Tarte. Not only is my concealer, foundation, bronzer, powder, eyebrow powder, eyeliner, mascara, lip liner, blush, and lip gloss Tarte, and my setting spray, my water's Tarte. My TVs are Tarte. The last meal I ate, you guessed it, Tarte. When I get a car, I'm gonna get it at Tarte. I mortgage my house to Tarte. God, I just love Tarte. Was just sleeping and dreaming about Tarte. Just a random thought I had to get off my chest for no apparent reason for you guys.
And obviously the joke here was that Tana didn't actually really use Tarte. She just wanted to go on the brand trip. One person commented, Marc Jacobs foundation in the corner and Tana said, nah, it was always Tarte inside the bottle. Duh. Alexis Oakley, who is Tana's makeup artist, said, I love using Tarte on you. And another person wrote, and you've always said that. But despite the sarcasm, Tana's pleading worked because she was on the next Tarte brand trip to Turks and Caicos.
Around 6 months ago, I posted this TikTok. Did I mention, and I've always said this, how much I love Tarte. My water's Tarte. My TVs are Tarte. I mortgage my house to Tarte. Basically making a joke for myself to the crowd. I was seeing all of these influencers get sent on a Tarte trip, and I was making a joke like, I love Tarte so much, send me on a trip. Obviously just a joke. I never thought it would happen. Time goes on, the TikTok does well. Tarte reaches out and asks me to come on a Turks and Caicos brand trip, and I've had to keep this a secret for a long time, and I'm so stoked on it. My mind is blown. I still can't believe Tarte invited me.
And this was a pretty big deal because Tarte typically only takes very brand safe influencers on these trips. You don't really get to see Tana go on your typical influencer activities like this because she's always been very outspoken. She's labeled herself as being a canceled influencer. She talks about partying, her drama. That's not really ideal for most of these brands. So that's how Tana and Tarte's relationship started, but how did we get to the point of her coming out with her own lip kit with Tarte? That's a pretty big deal. Tarte doesn't really do that many influencer collabs, probably for good reason, after the mess that Morphe was constantly in because of the influencers they worked with always getting canceled. They've worked with Lele Pons, they've done a few more influencer collabs, they've done some collabs with brands, but nothing on the scale of a Morphe. Tarte seemed to just steer clear of all of that until now. If you were a fan of the now canceled podcast, then you probably know about Brooke and Tana's obsession with the Morphe Makeup Talk lip liner. They constantly talked about it. They were always pleading with Morphe to bring it back.
Morphe! I have a bone to pick with you. I turn the other cheek when you shut down all your stores. We all go through it sometimes, okay? But I've been an avid supporter from the jump. And I planned on being buried in Makeup Talk lip liner. I planned on applying that before I gave birth to my firstborn child. And you're going to discontinue it? For what? You have every other shade. It's a $9 lip liner. How hard is it to make makeup talk? Sorry. Boycott Morphe. I hope your online store goes under. I hope it crumbles. I hope the CEO can't even afford a Lunchable. Day 412 of asking Morphe to bring back the Makeup Talk lip liner. Listen, if I just never shut up about it, they're gonna have to do it at some point. Look at this. Nothing else is like this. I've been trying to find dupes. I'm to the point where it's like, I'm gonna show up at their headquarters. And like, what is everyone at Morphe doing that they can't bring this back? Like, is Meredith Duxbury releasing her 87th skin tint? Okay, I'm sorry, I love Meredith, I'm just mad. Like, throw a dog a bone, Morphe. Like, just bring it back. Do it in collaboration with me. We can pretend I've never been in any scandals ever. I'll go full-blown beauty guru. I'll go full Michaela Jersey accent, and let's just see how many we sell. And maybe we sell a lot, and maybe it's good for everyone. Everyone's always like, what's the lip combo, Tana? Nothing. Just Makeup Talk and anything. Makeup Talk, mayonnaise. Like, literally anything. Please. Please.
I found it first. It was my signature lip.
See what I mean? Other giant influencers with massive followings are ready to promote this.
So hard.
And this was a new era for Morphe. They had new owners. They said they were no longer prioritizing influencer relationships and were instead going to focus on building staple products under their brand that could stand on their own. Morphe was still collabing with influencers, but they were building relationships with your typical brand safe influencers from TikTok that were just rising to fame. I didn't think they would want to be associated with Tana, but boy was I wrong. They sent 2 brand reps to Tana and Brooke on tour, brought them a shit ton of makeup talk, put them on their social media, and then used them to promote a restock of the lip liners to their audience. And while it's great that they got their free lip liners, Tana and Brooke expressed some disappointment with Morphe for not actually wanting to collab with them. They were like, yeah, it was a great business deal for Morphe.
No, I loved it. I'm literally wearing it on my hat as we speak. Like, we love it. We love them. They came. But then at the end of it, they're like, and we've restocked 500 for your fans. And then maybe we'll give you a collab. What they said was that if they sell out the 500, then they're going to bring Makeup Talk back. No mention of a collab.
Oh. It sold out in 3 minutes.
That's crazy.
And I have no check. I've been doing so much free work for Morphe. I want to give them a time limit. And if it's like at that point they haven't done it, I'm getting to the lab.
And Morphe got a ton of backlash from canceled fans. Their social media was filled with angry comments about using Tana and Brooke for their sales, but not thinking they were good enough to actually give a collab and cut a check to. I guess the backlash got to be too much because Morphe finally gave in. Brooke and Tana posted themselves doing a photo shoot on their Instagram and tagged Morphe brushes, which meant the collab was finally coming. That's until Brooke got canceled. When Brooke's old tweets were brought to light again, Morphe instantly canceled the collab and released Makeup Talk on its own without Brooke and Tana attached to it. They went on a live with Jeffree Star and revealed what happened.
She said, I'm sorry, because the billboard's not happening. But it can happen because you can manifest with a different company.
The day before it was supposed to come out.
And
they just pulled it so quick.
Really?
I think
That seemed to be the end of the road for Tana and Brooke's relationship with Morphe. Tana no longer mentioned Morphe on her social media. It was clear there was some kind of resentment towards the brand after everything that went down. Well, earlier this year, Tana revealed that she was coming out with her own lip kit that was her perfect lip with her favorite brand.
If you kept up with the previous lip liner lore of my life, I have been creating something with one of my favorite brands, and I'm sure you can guess what brand it is. But when I tell you, I eat, sleep, and breathe this shit. Like, I would never release a lip combination that I am not absolutely obsessed with. This actually all started because I reached out to them. They didn't come to me. And I was like, can you please help me formulate my dream lip? Because I am tired of promoting other people's lip combos that you know the tea.
And there was a lot of speculation on what the brand could be, but many people thought it was going to be Jeffree Star Cosmetics. That seemed like maybe the only brand that Tana could possibly get a collab with. She talked about the Morphe fallout with him. It seemed like the best guess. Until Tana showed the packaging of the tester that she had for her lip kit, which revealed the collab was most likely with Tarte. Now, here's where things get a little bit messy. As we know, Brooke was the one that put Tana onto Makeup Talk. She was the one that started this whole thing, which ultimately led to Tana wanting to recreate her own perfect lip. A lot of people were wondering if this Tarte collab was going to involve Brooke because Brooke wanted it to be known that she put Tana onto Makeup Talk, and if Tana did a Makeup Talk collab without her, she would feel some type of way.
I've been promoting Morphe's Makeup Talk lip liner since the dawn of time, and I love it more than anything. Brooke put me on, because if I don't say that, she's gonna be out of me.
Well, no, it wasn't that you didn't say. It's that she was asking Morphe for a Makeup Talk collab, and I go, you know what would happen if I saw you pop out with a Makeup Talk collab with no mention of me whatsoever? I'd be like, where'd you get that? I think you deserve the collab. I think it should be a canceled collab,
Honestly. And so
exactly.
So fans were wondering if Brooke was upset about Tana getting a Tarte collab and not being included in it.
you guys, Tana X Tarte is officially dropping in September 4th. And I'm so excited. I really want to do a whole sit down video talking about all of the work and love and effort and conversations and back and forths with Maureen and with Tarte. The amount of samples I'm looking at in my bathroom that's everywhere. It was such a long process. It has taken over 6 months, more, maybe a year, bad at math. Anyways, it's just been the most special experience ever. And I can't thank Tarte enough for believing in me.
Yes, it's not Makeup Talk. Yes, Brooke is the reason their Morphe collab got canceled in the first place. But the Tarte collab came to be because of Makeup Talk, so you have to wonder how Brooke is feeling about all of this. Although it seems like Brooke is in support of Tana's collab with Tarte because she was seen at the launch party. Brooke's friend or ex-friend BB was also there, and it looks like they had a little bit of a reunion following rumors of them falling out with each other. But can we talk about this launch party for a second? You never really hear about Tarte doing launch parties. I feel like that was more of an early Beauty Guru 2017 thing, but they went all out for Tana's collab. They did this early 2000s casino theme. They were getting their content. Maureen was getting involved. It was giving the mom from Mean Girls.
There are no rules in this house. I'm not like a regular mom. I'm a cool mom.
It seemed like they had a great time, and in true Tarte fashion, I feel like every influencer going was there. Even Trisha Paytas made an appearance, which is pretty shocking because she never leaves the house like that, especially not to hang out at night with a bunch of influencers.
Yay! Tana makes time with Trisha left the house for me. What an honor. I know. Just for Tana. This is so big. I love you so much. This is bigger than my chemical romance. I'm like, we have to go. You are so sweet. She goes, this is like your wedding. This is your wedding. Look at you. Yeah, we're getting married. This is my soul sister. I love you. I would get married to you. I would get married to you. I can't believe you left the house for me. I can't believe this is your party. There's so much going on. What is happening? We need to get Macleod and Moses together.
I did see some people speculating on whether or not Brooke and Trisha interacted much at the event. Ever since Brooke got canceled, a lot of people have been saying that they noticed Trisha went from living for Brooke, always wanting her to come on the podcast, always talking about her and hyping her up, to completely keeping her distance. I didn't see any videos of them together, but who knows? I'm sure not everything was recorded, so maybe it just wasn't posted on social media. On this week's episode of Not Loveline, Tana was also talking about how obsessed she is with the OG beauty gurus like Manny MUA, Laura Lee, and Jaclyn Hill, and how she wanted to invite them to her launch party.
Happily and
Are
wear
you
it.
inviting Jaclyn Hill and Laura Lee?
Of course.
I'm gagged. I want to go.
Yeah, I want to invite all the beauty girls.
That would be everything.
But I don't think any of them took Tana up on her offer. I didn't see any pictures of them from the event, which is sad because it seemed like Tana really wanted them there, and they all live in LA, but I guess they had other plans. Now let's talk about this lip kit itself. Tana launched 2 lip kits with Tarte, each containing 2 different shades called Tana 1 and Tana 2. She launched a Maracuja lip plumper with a lip liner and a melt mask and liner duo. From what I've seen, they both look really nice, but the only negative thing I've seen was a lot of confusion over which kit to get. I feel like Tana should have gone full beauty guru and put out a YouTube video with swatches and comparisons between both of the shades and both the lip kits because so many people were torn on which one to purchase. But maybe that was done intentionally because it sounds like a lot of people bought both because they just didn't know which one to get. The good news is, so far, unlike most influencer collabs, things seem to be going over really smoothly. I haven't seen a single negative review so far, and the shipping times have been amazing.
This came so fast. First of all, this is so cute. Also, I don't care what anyone says. I want 7 of them. Wait, I'm obsessed. Wait, I love it. Are you kidding me?
This is crazy. Like, it's already here. Like, I literally ordered this on, I don't even know, but like, okay, let's try it on. Did you see how easily that just went on? I barely even pushed. And look at that.
People started to receive their lip kits not even a few hours after ordering them.
We got the Tarte and Tana collab. Mind you, they launched yesterday. They are here today. Okay, Tana lip kit, Kylie Jenner hand delivered.
Since things are going over so well, it makes me wonder if other brands are going to see the success that Tana had with Tarte and start extending opportunities to her. A lot of brands were afraid to work with Tana because she's always been the party girl that has no filter. She's always in some kind of drama or talking about other people's drama. But Tana has said she's entering her brand safe era. Even in all the descriptions and everything to do with the Tarte and Tana collab, they always say how Tana is now in her brand safe era. She walked away from canceled, she's moving to Hawaii part-time, she's sober, she's toned down the drama, she's attached herself to Trisha. I wonder if this path is going to be filled with more opportunities than ever before for Tana, and maybe throw her into a completely new era? Or will fans miss the old Tana and get fed up with the whole brand safe persona over time? For now, it seems like she's happy with how things are going. This is definitely a side to Tana we've never seen before, and it seems to be working for her for the time being. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about everything down below, and I'll see you next time.